Alright, this is Mrs. Mannion, and I'm going to show you all the steps in taping an inversion ankle sprain. So to start, we're going to have the athlete keep their foot in dorsiflexion, which means keeping their foot up, facing the ceiling. The second step is doing the pre-wrap, which is starting at the base of the calf of the muscle and coming all the way down the leg, making sure that you're keeping some tension on the pre-wrap so it doesn't wrinkle on you. I'm going to cover the entire foot all the way up to the head of the metatarsals. The third step is putting one anchor around the head of the metatarsals. You don't have to go tight, you just lay it on there. Step 4 is putting 3 anchors starting at the base of the calf of the second strip is going to cover half of the previous step, or previous strip, and your third anchor is going to cover half of that second one. Now steps 3 and 4 can go in either order. It doesn't matter. Step 5 is called the stirrups, and we must start on the medial side of the leg, covering the medial malleolus, and then coming up, covering the lateral malleolus. My second strip will cover half of that first one, following the same direction as my first stirrup. And my third stirrup will cover the other half of that first strip. Bringing it up like that. Step 6 is 3 horseshoes. It doesn't matter if we start on this side of the foot or on this side of the foot. So I'm going to start on the medial side by the first metatarsal. We're going to come under the Achilles tendon and then come up on this side to where this anchor is at. Your second strip is going to cover half of the first one, following the same direction. And your third horseshoe is just going to follow in order, covering the medial malleolus and the lateral malleolus. Step 7 is the figure 8. You start here by the little toe, and we're going to go towards the medial. We're going around the foot like we did with that first anchor, and we're going to go on a diagonal right over the medial malleolus, under the Achilles, over the lateral malleolus, and we will end right here at the arch. Step 8 is the heel lock. We will continue where that figure 8 left off, and we are going to come right now to the lateral side of the heel. We come under the Achilles tendon, make a complete circle around the entire ankle joint. And now we need to come and angle to get the medial side of the heel. It's going to come underneath the foot. We wrap around and we get done with that heel lock. The very last step is called the cover strips. You start at the top where you did your first 3 anchors, and you're going to keep doing individual strips covering half of the previous until we have covered up the pre-wrap on their ankle. I do not give a number of how many we need because it depends on the person. Okay, I'll take that now. You will see that everything is covered on the ankle. The only thing that could be showing is the heel. You should not cover the heel. It's okay to have pre-wrap at the top. There are no wrinkles and no holes showing.